Global Gridlock Report: Russian court imposes fine on Google amid escalating internet clampdown in a move that underscores Russia's intensifying control over online information. A Moscow court has imposed a hefty fine on tech giant Google. The ruling comes as part of Russia's wider campaign to regulate and restrict the digital space, particularly targeting Western tech companies accused of failing to comply with national censorship laws. The legal battle is a reflection of Russia's deepening rift with foreign companies and its growing ambition to tighten control over the internet within its borders. Before we proceed, please like, comment and subscribe to help us with the YouTube algorithm. According to reports, Google was fined for failing to remove prohibited content, including what Russia describes as false information about the ongoing war in Ukraine. The Russian government has previously accused US-based tech platforms of spreading disinformation and engaging in activities it claims undermine the state. In response, Moscow has introduced harsh penalties for companies that do not comply with its demands to take down certain content. This latest fine adds to the growing list of punitive actions taken by Russia against foreign platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Over the past 2 years, these companies have faced increasing pressure, with Moscow either blocking access to their services or issuing financial penalties. The Kremlin's approach reflects an effort to promote a controlled internet environment, often referred to as the sovereign internet. The fine against Google comes at a time when the tech giant is already navigating complex geopolitical tensions. Moscow has been cracking down on the spread of information about the Ukraine conflict, demanding strict adherence to its narratives. Any deviations, whether in the form of independent journalism, user-generated content, or online discussions, are met with swift regulatory action. Google has faced significant challenges in balancing compliance with local laws while maintaining its global commitment to free speech. The company's refusal to fully adhere to Russia's censorship demands has made it a prime target. However, Google has also been cautious about withdrawing completely from the Russian market, seeking ways to serve users despite the restrictive environment. This incident highlights Russia's increasing reliance on legal mechanisms to enforce its control over the digital landscape. The Kremlin has systematically passed laws that allow authorities to label information as extremist or disinformation, effectively criminalizing criticism of the state. These laws have become a powerful tool in silencing opposition voices, limiting political dissent, and restricting the flow of independent information. Observers note that the fines imposed on companies like Google are not only punitive, but also serve a strategic purpose. By issuing steep financial penalties, Russia aims to force foreign tech companies into submission. In some cases, these companies have had to open local offices or store user data within Russian borders, moves that critics argue compromise privacy and freedom. Despite mounting pressure, Google has resisted some of Russia's more severe demands, such as providing access to encrypted data or fully censoring politically sensitive content. This resistance has positioned the company in a precarious situation, where it risks losing access to the Russian market altogether. However, Google's partial defiance has also made it a symbol of digital resistance in the eyes of many users in Russia who oppose government censorship. The geopolitical implications of this conflict extend beyond Russia's borders. Western governments and digital rights organizations have expressed concern over Moscow's actions, warning that other authoritarian regimes might follow Russia's example. The battle over internet control is now part of a larger global struggle between states seeking greater censorship and those advocating for open digital spaces. The fine against Google is also seen as part of Russia's broader strategy to decouple from Western technology. Moscow has been promoting local alternatives to foreign platforms, such as the search engine Yandex and the messaging service vKontakte. As relations between Russia and the West deteriorate, the Kremlin's push for digital sovereignty is expected to accelerate. Google's response to the fine is being closely monitored, as it could set a precedent for other tech companies facing similar challenges in restrictive markets. For now, the company has reiterated its commitment to providing services in Russia while adhering to its global principles. However, the balancing act is becoming increasingly difficult, with each new regulation tightening the noose around foreign platforms. As Russia continues to escalate its digital crackdown, global gridlock will remain at the forefront, documenting the unfolding confrontation between authoritarian control and the promise of free information. This latest development with Google offers a glimpse into the future of the Internet, one where access to information is increasingly shaped by geopolitical power struggles and national interests.